Hey, what's up, you guys? I am Tara. This is my second video for today. Today was my little off day. So earlier I brought one talking about the energy that is being felt today. I don't know what it is today, but it is a whole bunch of that going on today. So I said I was going to do one more reading. That incense is killing my eyes. I shouldn't have lit it. I'm super sensitive to everything. I just tried. I tried it. The sage is stronger. Seem like now it's killing my eyes out. I guess my eyes just more sensitive the older I get. So today was a reading. Someone is mad. Someone is big mad. And I wasn't gonna do the reading. I went through the house and I was looking on the floor and I was like, there's a little feather by the window. So I was like, maybe I should go on and read. Let me read. I don't know where this little feather came from. I do not know. I do not. But it was at the window. And I was debating, am I gonna do one? Am I not? Am I gonna do one? Am I not? So I'm gonna do one. Yes, I'm gonna do one. I don't even know if I want to start with the blessed deck or anything, but I think I may need to. I don't think that would be right for me to open up with anything different. If I don't do the blessed, I'll do the oracle. How about that? I'll do at least that. Somebody's mad. Somebody is super bitter. Someone is so angry. Jealousy. It's just anger. And a lot of projections going on. I've been saying that it's just a lot of projecting going on. It's definitely going on. And I don't mean with just, these are friendships, this is relationships, this is situationships, this is whatever. It's some issues going on right now. It is definitely issues going on. And I mentioned the other day that a lot of people want to see you not say anything. They just want you to hush, hush. Well, there she go. Oh, I think this is what I'm going to start with. The Courageous Peony. And she will headline this reading. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. A new earth. Keep holding your vision. This is going to be my opening cards. Perfect. It's not only certain people that have been coming at you or past coming at you, wanting you to hush or not speak. You're still journeying because there's newcomers that have come into your energy. This is your testing. That are, oh, you're too, that all you do is don't talk. Just, we got a real problem nowadays. We got a problem, but we don't. Just making it known. That's something you can never get me to do. I would do that on my own accord, whether you think you had something to do with that or not. But no, that's just a no-go. It's a no-go. Let me put these over here. I'm too opinionated and too voiceful to do anything different. And when I feel like I'm being forced to do something, or just because someone have a problem with me doing something, that's going to be a problem. Till then, that's going to be a problem. I don't like unfair treatment. integrity, purity, and art. I do not like unfair treatment. I don't like people being treated any kind of way. It's just ugly. It's ugly. So with all these projections, I saw equanimity. It may have something to do with love. It may. It may have something to do with the love connection. It could just be friendships. Illumination is here. Moon. Secrets. Things unknown. Yeah. Passion. Harmony in reverse. Fortune in reverse. Success in reverse. Reflection in reverse. Okay, I got the Empress here. It may have to do a lot with love, passion, relationships, situationships, as I was saying. Not to sound repeated, but while I'm shuffling my cards, I will just keep going with that. Someone realizes you're the preserver. They definitely do. That's the battle. That's their fight. Someone's afraid they're going to lose you. Someone's afraid they're going to miss out on something with you. So that's where a lot of the projecting is coming in. The imbalance. The not wanting you to talk. Afraid you're going to dispose information that only they may know. Well, thinking that only they may know. But you're out here doing some talking. And by them wanting you to not talk, it's going to make you talk more. You want to talk more. Yeah. So, what do we have for the tarot? What do we have? Because I said I was going to do one more, and I won't be able to rest until I do it. Because I'm just not really getting what the issue is. I'm not. And I know I won't get it. But I do want clarification. I naturally won't get it. No, I won't. Because my mind doesn't think that way. But I do want clarification of why someone may want you to hush. You know some things. Someone's afraid for you to speak. They're afraid for you to find out. Filler. Someone's afraid for you to talk. Someone's afraid for you to speak. Yeah. It's this person that's childlike. They're like a child. That's the filler. Usually, Child of Cups. Usually when I get the filler card, sometimes depending on what's around me while I'm reading, the filler to me will be the person that shows emotion. They feel the energy. You don't necessarily have to tell them, they can feel it. But right now, with what I'm speaking on, the filler is here. This is a childlike person. This is a very immature person. May not be a child, per se, but this is a childlike person. Courageous Peony. New Earth. Balance. It's in reverse. Someone needs balance. That's why they need balance, because they're very childish and immature like. And if they don't watch it, where this rocker is rocking on this gemstone, they're in the water. They're flipped upside down, head first, head first, going in this water. Off the rocker. Off the rocker. Literally. Off the rocker. Why is this person off the rocker? The Star is here. Oh. I'm going to move them down. I'm going to make room later. The Star actually fell under the Courageous Peony. This person may, this filler that's out of balance may be off their rocker behind. Not only does she speak, Not only does she say what she needs to say to them and to anyone else that needs to be said to, they consider them, they're their star. They are a star to them. That's where the childishness comes in at. The filler, the imbalance, the courageous peony, the multifaceted, unique nature. They don't like your unique nature. No, they do not. They don't. Let yourself be seen. No, they don't want you to let yourself be seen. They don't want it. They don't want it. So why is filler here with balance and reverse and the courageous peony? What is it that I need to see, Holy Spirit, that I'm now speaking on? Show me clearly. Show me precise. Cover me and protect me as I go through this reading. Honest and sincere reading. I have the learner. And I have the tower. I have another child card. So I have the Child of Cups, Balance and Reverse, the Star, Child of Crystals, which is a learner, and a tower. And that's more cards than what I need. But I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to put the tower where it should go. The tower is under the filler. Someone is going through these towers. It's this filler. Someone is being put through some towers. Let's see why. Let's get to the bottom to see why. Why is this person going through towers? There's a courageous peony with what I said and what I opened with. Someone is going through a tower, and it's a learner. Art in reverse. When I see art in reverse with balance in reverse, someone has done some unnatural things, is what I like to call it. The tower and art in reverse is here. This is the reason someone may be going through some tower. Someone has probably tried to do some something dark to throw you off balance. To throw you off balance. Because you're showing up here as the star and the courageous peony. Someone's trying to take you off kilter, out of your balance. So is this pertaining to the star or what I opened up with about the projectors? The projectors. Logic. Logic falls under the star. Oh yeah, you're definitely using your logic right now. Okay, you're definitely using logic right now. Someone has done something to keep you off balance or out of kilter. They have. And there's a tower here for that person. It is. There's a tower here for a filler. It is definitely a tower here. Somebody's art is in reverse. Balance is in reverse. Logic is under the star. And the courageous peony. That's known. That is definitely known about. It's seen. It's known. It's a tower here too. Yeah. Narrowness. Someone was narrow-minded. This learner is a person. This is not I don't get the energy that this is this person that's the star. The learner is a person that is, they don't want to know. They don't want to know about spiritualists. They don't want to understand it. They don't want to see you like this. They don't want to see these peonies over your head. They don't want to see you with these glows of light around you. They get angry. They even get angry when other people see it around you. It makes them feel some type of way. You know that too. You've used logic to figure that out without them even saying it to you. You know that. They're not trying to learn. They should be being a learner as we speak. They should be. But they're narrowness. They're narrow-minded. They're blocked. They're blocking themselves. Time and space. They're not using the energy wisely. They're blocking themselves. Maybe with time, the filler will start to feel, but they have to go through some towers. And after they go through the towers, they'll still have to sit in time and space. Nothing's going to happen overnight. And that's why people don't like to go through it. They don't want to go through these things, these energies. They don't want to be the filler. They don't want to have to feel it. They want to just lollygag through life, la-di-da-da-da, and everything's supposed to go in your favor at all times. You're delusional. You're living under a delusion. And you were delusional to think art in reverse would actually balance something out, because balance is in reverse. Art is in reverse from my way. It was a delusional act done. It didn't balance out anything. It only brought a tower and delusions. That's all it did. And that's real. Someone did not go into a learning phase of taking time to learn themselves, even begin to start the journey of life. They're narrow-minded. They can't think outside the box. And not saying that that's their fault. Some people are raised to not think that way, but you get to a certain point in life, you should know better. The moon is here, so there's secrets here behind this. Someone's in delusion. The moon is here, under logic. Someone is definitely in delusion, and that's why they're sitting there thinking with the others down there with them. Their eyes closed. They're delusional. And they're going to have to sit in time and space after coming out of this tower. Someone has done some things. They have some not so nice things. What do we have for the learner? Narrowness. And the secrets here. The moon is here. Somebody's howling. Somebody's probably going to be crying. Somebody's probably going to be sobbing behind some of these secrets. They know you know. They know you know the courageous peon is here. She's wise. She's got wisdom over her head. They know you know. They understand that you know. They don't like that you know. That's why they want you to just shush. The more you talk, they realize the more you know. The more you talk, the more it disappoints them. The learner is under narrowness and disappointment. It's disappointing to this person that you started this journey for New Earth and you're still holding your vision and you won't let their words get to you. That angers them. I kept getting the anger card all week. I got it again earlier when I did the reading. Someone is disappointed. They're disappointed too because you're this courageous peony and you're a logical person and you're the star. That's part of the disappointment too. That really is. That's why disappointment is here. That's disappointing to this person. Because they're a filler. They move off emotions. Feel. Somebody has to be logical. Somebody has to be the logical one. So that is very disappointing to them that you're not just going with the flow. You got some pushback. And that's a bit much for them. That's a bit much. That's why you have pushback. You don't just talk about the Hierophant. You don't just talk about spirituality. You really do live it. And it's so sad that some people had to see it in form of a tower moment. They had to understand that who you are is who you are. But for them to get it and understand it, they had to have tower moment for them to get this. Because this is what they were supposed to be doing as well. You did it. You did it. So now, this part of you, courageous peony, they didn't know you were that courageous either. You look so meek. They didn't understand that. Small but big. And you're big because of your personality. You keep God first. Someone is in fear of that. That makes them afraid. And that's just what I was saying. Here's the fear card. They're afraid of you. That makes them scared that you're not as vulnerable. Oh, yeah. You have balance in reverse, art in reverse, delusion, and fear. Delusion and fear are one and the same. They're in fear because of what's been done. Oh, wow. Trust that. They're in fear because of what has been done, what they know they did. The moon is here. Disappointment is here. Narrowness is here. So that's why the tower came out at the beginning. Tower is out, showed what was done, how they're feeling now. Now we're saying how they're feeling. Why are they in fear? They're afraid of God. They probably didn't think you were really God-like. So they put you to the test. And now they're being put to a test. What do we have? Negativity. Under the moon. Oh, yeah. The courageous peony and little star. You just came to give a message. It's only a few people on the card, but hey, you still came to do what you need to do. Regardless of how many people showed up for your show, you still came. You showed up. Logically, there were secrets. There were secrets about your showing up. And those people were, that brought negativity upon you. You could feel the negativity. There's secrets here. The moon is here. The Hierophant led this road, but somebody is about to be very, very disappointed. Very disappointed. Not just you. They were disappointed in you at first. Now they're about to be disappointed in themselves. God is here. That's what they're afraid of. That's what they're afraid of. The Emperor is here under disappointment. He's not in reverse, but he's here. So this is who's supposed to be learning. They were supposed to be a learner, but they stayed narrow-minded. Now they're in disappointment. But the Tower brought all of these negative energies. They're negative. They're fearful. This Emperor was supposed to follow God. This Emperor was supposed to follow this Hierophant. They didn't. What's in between them is fear and negativity. It's between that's the blockage. This is what's blocking this Emperor. This is what's blocking God from connecting with this Emperor. This is the blockage. Fear and negativity. Why? Because of secrets, illusions, delusions, negativity. Somebody's been practicing in dark art. Yes, they have. They're a filler. What do we have? Oh, we got 2. Confusion. Now they're in confusion. This emperor is in confusion. They've lost all connection to the Most High God, Father. They've lost that. That connection is gone. It's gone. I'm not saying it can't be refurbished. You can't always go back and connect with the spirit. But right now, there's too much confusion going on for this emperor to be connected. Confusion came out right with him. This is who's confused. That's who's confused. Why they're confused? Their disappointment. And the Hierophant is here. They didn't do what they're supposed to do. Then you got the Chariot here. But I don't know how it fell out, if it fell out in reverse or upright. But somebody needs to move forward. Somebody needs to move. Whether it's a Cancer, it doesn't matter to the sign to me at this point. But somebody needs to go forward. And I don't trust to have this card out really because I didn't see which way it came out. I didn't. I can be honest about that. Because 3 came out. Why is confusion here with the Emperor? And why is he confused? What's the issue? What's the problem? Fortune fell on him. Money is the problem. Money. I'm going to leave that right there where it fell. Money. Money. Greed. Greed. Fortune is in reverse. So whether it's greed behind money, love, whatever it is, it's right now it's not fortunate. The Sun is actually on the same card in reverse. Passion is on negativity. So this person is full of, these are in reverse. They're in reverse because, yeah, nothing is going fortunate right now. And they fell on him. The passion fell on negativity. So it's passionately charged negatively. Oh, wow. Under the moon. Moon is negatively charging this passion. Yes, it is. That's a negative. Roger that. Yep. Why every time I get to sweating when I get to doing these readings? Ooh, cool my little self down right quick. Sorry, you guys, but yeah. It's negatively charged. That's the confusion. Can't move off passion alone.